Inside this box is the all-new Hobie Doan signature Kink BMX frame called the roll-up frame. Today we're going to be taking a look at this frame. Without any further delay on it, let's just get right into opening the box. So what I'll say as I'm opening this is that Kink and Hobie worked closely together on this frame, including all of the different frame features, technology-wise, and the different geometry specs that Hobie wanted for the frame to come together to make his perfect signature frame. So as we open the box here, top-down camera, a little close there. Ooh, the gloss on this velvet color looks beautiful. And right away, the packaging is great. The fact that they zip tie this foam to the packaging is awesome. So let's talk about geometry on the roll-up frame, starting at the front of the bike. It is a 5-inch tall head tube with a 75-degree head tube angle. The top tube options that are available are 20.5, 20.75, 21, and 21.25, which should accommodate most people. The seat tube is a 71-degree angle with a 9.25-inch standover height. The bottom bracket height is 11.75 inches, and the chainstay length is 12.75 inches slammed, with a little bit of room to go backward here in the dropout. When it comes to weight of this frame, the 20.5-inch top tube variety comes in at 5 pounds even. And before we dive too deep into a closer look at the technical aspects of this frame, let's go over a few more basics. So color-wise, this thing's available in black ED, this velvet fade colorway, as well as a matte raw. The frame itself is 100% 4130 chromoly. It is compatible with integrated headsets as well as mid-bottom brackets. It's got an integrated seat post clamp, which will have a bolt that is compatible with 5 or 6 millimeter Allen wrenches, and it's got the integrated chain tensioners on the dropouts as well. On the topic of dropouts, these are laser cut dropouts, and they do feature that all new shape to them that Kink came up with in working with Hobie Doan on this frame. As we mentioned, they do have built-in chain tensioners in the dropouts. And when we take a look at the brake mount setup, we can see here that, of course, it is a removable brake mount setup. And when you get this frame in the mail, it does come with a hardware bag and a thanks for reppin' card here. And when we take a look inside this bag, it comes with lots of different things. So we have this, which is a chain tensioner. I'll demonstrate right now how that goes into the frame. So you put it into the frame, and then you simply thread it like so. It's also got holes drilled for gyro tabs, and you can see there are external gussets on both the top and the bottom tube, and the bottom tube gusset has a nice Kink logo on it. So if we move back here a little bit, we can see it does have an investment cast chainstay yoke. We can take a closer look at that chainstay yoke and see that it has a nice Kink logo on it, and this allows, with the top view here, you can see it allows for a ton of tire clearance there, as well as a lot of stiffness. A note on the bottom bracket tube of this frame, it is both internally and externally machined, and it does appear to have a taper on the outside, which will make installing your bottom bracket that much easier. And you may have already noticed as well, the seat stay bridge right here. This is a laser cut seat stay bridge that goes all the way from the seat tube to where the seat stay bridge would normally go, and it's all one piece, and this is meant to add to the stiffness, because in having this frame and working with Kink to build it up and design it, Hobie wanted to have something that would be super, super strong. So now let's take a closer look at everything else that comes in the hardware bag with the frame. So we have two different types of brake mount bolts, a tapered version and a non-tapered version, as you can see here. The brake mounts themselves, as well as the hybrid 5 and 6 millimeter Allen wrench seat post clamp bolt and nut. We will show briefly how both of these install. A barrel adjuster, a cable guide, as well as the machine screw to install it, and our other chain tensioner. So first, let's show how you install the brake mount. Very simply here, grab a brake mount, grab a bolt, put the bolt through the brake mount, grab your frame, make sure that the rounded side goes down as it goes with the contour of the frame, and then simply just screw your bolt in, and of course you'll have your brakes on the mount as well. You do it all at one time. Now let's grab our seat post clamp bolt. We're going to take off the nut. We're going to leave the washer on the side of the head of the bolt. We're going to grab our frame here, find the round side versus the hex side, slide the bolt through the round side, slide the nut into the hex side, and then simply just screw the bolt into the nut. Once you get your seat post in there, tighten it down. Very, very simple. Cable guide is super self-explanatory. The nut goes into the tapered side and you screw it up into the frame like so. Taking a closer look at the artwork on this frame, you'll see that it has the roll-up decal on one side of the top tube with the Kink BMX name on the other, a Kink BMX logo on the front of the head tube, as well as some artwork on the seat tube, which appears to be an owl, a panda bear, and a bowl that says roll up underneath of it with Hobie Doan signature. So with modern street geometry paired together with features meant to make this a super tough frame, purpose built for one of the most entertaining and talented pros in BMX today, we have the Hobie Doan signature roll-up frame from Kink. It's available right now today at different mail orders and local bike shops that work with blackout distribution at this price point. I want to give a shout out to Kink and Matt for sending this out for me to do this review for you guys. Thank you for watching it. I hope you found it informative and learned everything that you wanted to. Hit the links in the description down below for more information and pictures. And while you're down there, if you're new here or you haven't yet, consider hitting the subscribe button so we can see you tomorrow for another video. Thank you everyone for watching. Thanks again to Kink and Matt. And we'll see you then. Goodbye.